One evening, as I lay on my grandmother's lap in front of the fire, she said to me, "I wonder what happened to that little Bruno." "I wouldn't be surprised if his father gave him to the hall porter to drown in the fire bucket," I answered. "I'm afraid you may be right," my grandmother said. "The poor little thing." We were silent for a few minutes, my grandmother puffing away at her black cigar, while I dozed comfortably in the warmth. "Can I ask you something, Grandmamma?" I said. "Ask me anything you like, my darling." "How long does a mouse live?" "Ah," she said, "I've been waiting for you to ask me that." There was a silence. She sat there smoking away and gazing at the fire. "Well," I said, "how long do we live, us mice?" "I have been reading about mice," she said. "I've been trying to find out everything I can about them." "Go on then, Grandmamma. Why don't you tell me?" "If you really want to know," she said, "I'm afraid a mouse doesn't live for a very long time." "How long?" I asked. "Well, an ordinary mouse only lives for about 3 years," she said. "But you are not an ordinary mouse. You are a mouse person, and that is a very different matter." "How different?" I asked. "How long does a mouse person live, Grandmamma?" "Longer," she said, "much longer." "How much longer?" I asked. "A mouse person will almost certainly live for 3 times as long as an ordinary mouse," my grandmother said. "About 9 years." "Good!" I cried. "That's great! It's the best news I've ever had." "Why do you say that?" she asked, surprised. "Because I would never want to live longer than you," I said. "I couldn't stand being looked after by anybody else." There was a short silence. She had a way of fondling me behind the ears with the tip of one finger. It felt lovely.